Good morning, trading world. It is May 23rd, 2023, and this is my pre-market outlook and technical analysis for day trading the markets. It's 7:58 a.m. on the East Coast. Let's get to it. The title for today's outlook: the market geared up for wild, unchanged days while waiting on the next shoe to drop. Welcome to a wild, unchanged world. This is where we have nice price movement up and or down, but find our way back to nearly unchanged. You ever get on a roller coaster and get taken on huge highs and lows and loop-de-loops for a hell of a rush, and just when you think you're going to lose it, you pull back into the starting gates where you started the roller coaster and it's time to get off? Welcome to the theme of the market right now. I expect a bigger ride Wednesday, possibly Thursday, but definitely on Friday, unless we get news on the debt ceiling sooner. With that, let's get right into the key levels of the day. All right, here we are with the key levels of the day, starting on the support side. And I know it looks crazy today because I have 418 on both sides, but we have 418 kind of split in half. Below 418 half to 417 is primarily support, and above 418 half to 419 is resistance. But let's get back to the the support side. We have our jack resistance, the lower end of 418 to the 417 area. Then we have our queen support, which is going to be the 416 area. And then king support is going to be 415 all the way down to the 414 area. On the resistance side, we have our jack resistance, the upper end of 418 to the 419 area. Then we have our queen resistance, the 420 area. And then king resistance, 421 to the 423 area. The main thesis for today is bullish, closing above the 418.79 with a projected target high of between 418 and 423. Alternate thesis is bearish, closing below the 418.79 with a projected target low of between 418 and 414. The main channel we are in is 416 all the way up to 425. Yesterday, market strength and breadth opened flat with a strong, fast push up, followed by a strong, fast fall before staying range bound with a bullish bias the rest of the day. I expect strength to open flat to weak, gaining strength maybe mid-morning or a little early in the day, and popping up before leveling out close to or back to unchanged. Where was I? When it comes to the SPY today, we do have dissonance between the technical side, which is bearish, and the quant side, which is bullish. The futures pretty much have a 50-50 bias today, with dissonance between the technical side, which is bearish, and then again the quant side, which is 50-50. So that kind of tells me on both ends we're going to lean a little more low or to the low side today, but we should still get some two-sided price action. that brings us to the scenarios of the day. All right, here we go with our most probable scenario, which is going to be our expanded range day structure. We could get a pop pre-market or early in the session into rejection from resistance. Experience some consolidation as we try to get it together for another push down and somehow winding up back near unchanged. This is our expanded range day structure. And here is our second scenario, which is going to be our rounded reversal day type structure. We could get a continued push lower toward the jack or queen support area, find midday chop around either the queen or king support before going back up with the same energy or force we went down with the first part of the day. This is our rounded reversal day type structure. I do want to keep you on alert for the vice versa scenario. And the vice versa scenario is we could pretty much continue a little lower pre-market and wind up giving us a pop during the morning, back up, find our midday chop around either the possible jack or queen resistance area, and then pretty much come back down with the same amount of energy or force that we went up with the first part of the day. That is our vice versa alert on our rounded reversal day type structure. Alright, this brings us to our last scenario, which is going to be our trend day down, meaning we open gap down, start with a push back toward the previous close represented by the blue line, find resistance on or before that previous close, then begin the downtrend for the day. We usually find midday chop around either the possible queen or king support area. Usually the second part of the day, we usually begin looking like we want to continue the primary trend of the morning, but it usually turns into a head fake, which takes us back into some type of pop or rally going into or near the close. You also want to be aware that we do have a target, a primary target. Let me find that target. I believe it is 416, but let me check to make sure. Yeah. Alright. So we do have a target down around the 416 area, which we could see a pretty big rejection off of. If we get down early, that could turn our trend day around pretty quickly. So those are the scenarios that I'm preparing for and the order that I'm preparing for them in. It is very important today that you understand the conditions that we're in. And as I always say, your most important job as a trader is to protect the capital that you already have. We do this by knowing and understanding risk that we have on in each position that we take, and also knowing the risk in the current market conditions and managing that risk in accordance to our account size. I hope this helps. Wishing you a positive trading day. Let's go out and make it a great one.